Breaking Bad made television what it is today. Drama and comedy compacted together, forming a masterpiece. Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul sharing a stage, which wouldn't have come to be if it wasn't for Vince Gilligan. His change of thought to not kill off Jesse was the best decision he could have ever made. From a cracked up addict to a spiffing young man, development was Breaking Bad's key success. Hi, I'm Harvey, and welcome to Breaking Bad's success story. Remember to subscribe for new videos every Sunday. Let's get into this one. Breaking Bad tells the story of Walter White, a chemistry teacher who turns to cooking and selling methamphetamine after being diagnosed with cancer. The show follows Walter's transformation from a mild-mannered teacher to a ruthless drug lord who will stop at nothing to keep his operation running.
Chemistry is...
But what really makes Breaking Bad such a special TV show? In my opinion, it's the character development. Walter White's transformation would not have been as compelling without the careful attention given to his character development. We first meet Walt as a man struggling to make ends meet. He's a sympathetic figure dealing with a cancer diagnosis and a son with cerebral palsy. But as he becomes involved in the drug world, we see his moral compass shift. He becomes aggressive, manipulative, and willing to do anything to succeed. This transformation is not only evident in Walter's actions, but in his appearance as well. He goes from wearing khakis and sweaters to fedoras and dark sunglasses, signalling his transition to a new identity. However, it's not just Walter's development that makes it so great. We also see the transformation of Jesse Pinkman, Walter's protege. Jesse starts off as a drug addict and a small-time dealer, but over time becomes more reliable and resourceful. He is our window into the world of drugs and crime, and provides a necessary counterbalance to Walter's more sinister actions. And then there are the supporting characters. Gustavo Fring, the cool and calculating drug lord, and Mike Ehmentraut, the seasoned investigator turned enforcer. Each character has a backstory and motivations that drive their actions, making them just as compelling as the show's main protagonists. Let's start with the most obvious use of colour in Breaking Bad, the green-yellow colour palette. The dominant colour in the show is green, which symbolises money and the greed that drives the characters. This colour is used in everything from Walter White's iconic hazmat suit to the money he earns from cooking meth. But as the show progresses, yellow begins to take over the green, representing Walter's transition from a sympathetic protagonist to a ruthless drug lord. This is evident in the scene where he cooks his first batch of pure blue meth. The colour of the meth itself symbolises the danger, purity, and power of Walt's product. Another example of the use of colour is the way that blue is used to represent purity or goodness. Skylar, Walter's wife, is frequently dressed in blue, representing her loyalty to her family and her desire for a normal life. The blue meth, which becomes a hallmark of Walt's empire later in the series, also represents his futile desire for purity in a dirty business. Finally, we have the colour red, which represents both danger and passion. The red car that belongs to Tuco, the first big-time drug dealer Walt and Jesse work with, symbolises the danger and unpredictability of the business they've entered. The red-orange hue of the New Mexico landscape and sky also reaffirms the danger and tension that the characters face every day. Vince Gilligan was a man with a vision. According to interviews, he always had a clear vision of what he wanted to do with Breaking Bad. He knew that he wanted to tell the story of a man's descent into darkness, and that's where the character of Walter White was born. He is a writer's writer. He crafts each episode meticulously, weaving in multiple storylines and developing complex, layered characters. He also has the ability to make us empathise with characters who often perform terrible acts. The attention to detail in Breaking Bad is second to none. From the symbolism in every shot to the intricate scientific explanations, Vince Gilligan leaves no stone unturned. He even went as far as to hire a chemist to ensure scientific accuracy in the show's meth cooking scenes. He is a master of storytelling. He crafted a narrative that was unpredictable yet satisfying. He didn't shy away from taking risks, even when the show took a darker, more twisted turn. Finally, Vince Gilligan is a man who understands the importance of a great cast. The chemistry between Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul is what made the show so compelling. Vince Gilligan knew that he had to get the casting spot on to pull off something as great as Breaking Bad. From the very first season, Breaking Bad sets up an emotional hook that keeps viewers invested in the story. We see Walter struggling to keep his cancer a secret from his family, which creates tension and empathy for his character. And then there's Jesse Pinkman, one of the show's most emotional characters. He's constantly putting himself in danger, getting beaten by drug dealers and struggling with addiction. All of this creates a sense of vulnerability that draws a viewer in. The show also has its fair share of shocking moments, such as the reveal that Gus is capable of cold-blooded murder. This moment is particularly impactful because of the emotional investment viewers have in the character of Victor, who is brutally killed in front of their eyes. And then there's the emotional finale, where Walter makes a final call to his wife. This scene is emotional because it shows the love Walter has for his family, even though he's made so many mistakes. In the end, Breaking Bad is a masterful example of how to use emotions to build a story. By creating an emotional connection with its characters and shocking viewers with unexpected twists and turns, the show keeps us invested until the very end.
Better call Saul!
The characters in Better Call Saul were what made the show truly amazing. We all loved Saul Goodman in Breaking Bad, but Better Call Saul gave us deeper insight into his character. We got to see his life before he became Saul Goodman, and we learned about his past mistakes and the predicament he was in. We also got to see some of our favourite Breaking Bad characters return, like Gus, Mike, Tuco, and Hank. Better Call Saul follows the story of Jimmy McGill and his journey towards becoming Saul Goodman. The show slowly builds towards the event of Breaking Bad, and we get to see how different characters fit in with the original series. Better Call Saul does a fantastic job of adding more depth to the Breaking Bad story, without ever being overbearing. The cinematography in Better Call Saul was nothing short of beautiful. The show features stunning landscapes and impressive camera angles, making it an absolute pleasure to watch. The impressive visuals matched with the excellent storytelling creates an experience that few television shows can match. This all makes Better Call Saul feel less of a prequel to Breaking Bad and more of a backstory to Gus and Saul. Thank you all for watching this video. It's my favourite video I've made yet. Thanks for all the support on the last two, it really means a lot. Like and subscribe. New video every Sunday. Bye for now.